Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen and wife of King Akhenaten, who remains a mystery to scholars today. A bust of her discovered in 1913 is one of the most widely recognized symbols of ancient Egypt. Nefertiti was born around 1390 BC. Some believe she was of Egyptian blood, while others believe she was a foreign princess. Her name, which means the beautiful one is come, is of Egyptian origin, and evidence indicates that she had an Egyptian wet nurse or governess of noble rank, which has led to the belief that she was born within the circle of Egyptian royal court. When Nefertiti was 15 years old, she married Amenhotep, who was a year older and became king upon his father's death. They had 6 daughters, and according to some, 1 son. During the first 5 years of Amenhotep's reign, Nefertiti enjoyed a high profile. Evidence of her political importance is seen in the large number of carved scenes in which she is shown accompanying him during ceremonial acts. She is shown taking part in the daily worship and making offerings similar to those of the king. Acts quite unlike those usually performed by previous chief queens, all of whom had a secondary role. In the 5th year of his reign, Amenhotep changed his name to Akhenaten. He went against the beliefs of previous kings by announcing that the sun god Aten was the greatest of all Egyptian gods, and the only one who should be worshipped, rather than Amen-Ra, who had been long considered supreme. Nefertiti shared his belief, largely because of opposition over this issue. Akhenaten built a new capital called Akhenaten and moved the royal family there. After the 14th year of Akhenaten's rule, there are no more pictures of Nefertiti. She simply disappears from view. Some believe she was the power behind the throne, and thus responsible for the changes during the rule of Akhenaten, until being dismissed from her position and banished to the North Palace at Amen-Ra. This would mean there was a conflict within the royal family. Most scholars, however, now suppose that Nefertiti's disappearance may simply be due to the fact that she died, and one of the king's other wives took her place at his side. A more dramatic, if less accepted theory holds that she was assumed a new masculine identity toward the end of Akhenaten's rule, that Nefertiti and the young Sekhmeker, who ruled briefly either or after Akhenaten, and is believed by some to have been his son.